We had just 3 days in Kyoto, our first time here as a family. It felt like it might be overwhelming, but it turned out to be one of the easiest and most surprising cities we visited in Japan. Here's exactly how we structured our 3 days to see the highlights without burning out. Kyoto is an easy train ride from Osaka, and within minutes we knew we were going to love it here. We hadn't even reached the historic district yet when we spotted this, a perfectly dressed cat. That's when we knew Kyoto rewards you when you slow down. From there we crossed the river into Gion. Walking into Gion feels like stepping into another era. Traditional wooden buildings, narrow streets, people dressed in kimono. If it's your first time in Kyoto, this is the perfect place to begin. It helps you settle in before tackling the bigger sights. Before heading to the shrine, we made one very modern stop. Yes, the famous Starbucks, set inside a traditional Kyoto building. It's a small thing, but it's part of what makes Kyoto interesting. Old and new, sitting side by side. And just a few steps away was Yasaka Shrine. This was our first time visiting a shrine in Kyoto. Starting here worked well, no rushing, no pressure, just getting our bearings. We kept the first day intentionally light because the next day would be bigger. We chose somewhere central, near a subway line, simple, practical, convenient, and that decision made everything easier. When your accommodation is well located, Kyoto feels manageable, and that was important for what came next. The next morning, we headed to Arashiyama, just 30 minutes by train. Suddenly, its mountains, river, open space quickly became one of our favourite spots, so we started with the active part first.
Well, good morning from sunny Kyoto. We're about to head off to the monkey park.
The monkey park requires a bit of effort.
Apparently there's a bit of a climb here, so we're going to get some exercise for the day.
There's a steady walk uphill, but that's what makes the view at the top so rewarding.
So we're at the Arashiyama Monkey Park, and you actually go inside the hut here. You get to buy some peanuts, about 100 yen for a little packet.
Baby monkeys are really cute, but I recommend, if you're putting a baby monkey, take the shell off the puma, just because they might not know how to take the shells off.
It's a really nice view, and I'd say it's worth the steep walk.
Standing above Kyoto, mountains in the background, monkeys roaming nearby, it felt pretty special. Doing this first worked well, energy in the morning, big payoff early, but we weren't done with Arashiyama yet. After the climb, we slowed down, crossed the bridge, wandered past shops, let the pace drop. Then we headed into the bamboo forest.
So we're off to the Arashiyama Bamboo Grove now. You've probably seen all the Instagram photos. And I'm expecting a lot of people, so let's just go with the flow and show people what it really looks like, especially during tourist season.
It's one of Kyoto's most photographed spots, and yes, it can be busy, but if you walk a little further beyond the main section, it opens up.
Walking through the bamboo grove now.
quieter, calmer. That balance, active then slow, made the day feel manageable, and grouping this area with one more stop made the most sense. And if you keep walking just a little further, there are always small surprises waiting around the corner. Since we were already on that side of the city, we visited the Golden Pavilion the same day. Structuring it this way saved time. Seeing it in person with the reflection across the water is worth it.
We're at the Golden Pavilion. As you can see, there's a temple right behind us. It's not made of fool's gold, it's made of real gold.
You don't need hours here. That was something we learned quickly in Kyoto. You can see the highlights without exhausting yourself. Then we headed back to rest because our final morning would be iconic. We saved the red Torii gates for our last day. Walking through them feels immersive.
We're at the Fushimi Inari Shrine, otherwise known as the Red Torii Gates. There's 10,000 Torii gates, can you believe it? 10,000 gates.
Layer after layer of bright red stretching into the forest. You can hike all the way up, but even part way gives you that unforgettable experience. It was the perfect final major stop, but what made it even better came afterwards. After all that walking, we slowed down, found a small coffee shop, tried fresh taiyaki and just sat.
So we're about to try a taiyaki.
That's when Kyoto really clicked. It's not just the famous landmarks, it's the rhythm. Explore, pause, enjoy. That rhythm is what made the city feel easy. Before we knew it, we were back at Kyoto Station, boarding the bullet train for our next adventure. 3 days felt just right. For a first visit, especially with family, 3 well-planned days in Kyoto is enough. It's easy to navigate, easy to eat well, and surprisingly effortless. Historic, but never overwhelming. It may have been the prettiest city we visited. And if you leave room in your plans, Kyoto tends to reward you. Would 3 days feel enough for you, or would you stay longer?